Hold up. Okay. Okay, we're good. And as you can see in the title, I ain't joking when I'm saying this. I have hit 100 subscribers. And currently, as I'm streaming, I have is Muffin. Please say it's premiering. No. We're gonna watch a Jumbler live. So for my 100th subscriber special, as I'm streaming this, I have is 102 subscribers, and my goal is to surpass Skull. What is it? Skull Dragon Gamer. If we can surpass him with 105 subscribers this week, I'm gonna be named the most subscribed small channel on YouTube. Like, oh my gosh, I might be doing this. So please subscribe, get me to 105 subscribers. I know we can do this because I officially hit 100 subscribers and I need to change my banner, which is my bad, which is frick notifications. None notifications? No. Okay. Right here. I need to change that banner to say get me to 105 subscribers. Which I'm gonna do on my own time. But for right now, I'm gonna be watching a Drama Alert live. So yeah, get me to 105 subscribers and we'll be Gucci. Which is nothing wrong watching a Drama Alert live, like. So yeah. We got PewDiePie. Where is the recent Drama Alert? Right here. Hold on, let me have it right here. No. Right here. I might do Chrome tab. Here. Share audio, yes. Share. And then, oh, here. Let me do this. Graphics. Yeah, like that. Yeah. What I need is actually, no matter of fact, let me have right here. And then on the chat right here. Ooh, I can mute it. Oh, there's new features on here, okay. Hold up. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna be watching a drama alert. So I'm just gonna see if it works.
What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Keller Keemstar. What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Keller Keemstar.
Okay. That's it. That's it. Audio's good. All right.
Let's go right into the news. Pokimane is an edgelord now. I mean, it's insane. We got to get into it. Also, Rhodes, they might have broke up. We call it Lena. Another YouTuber. It's
By the way, they're not broken up. Lana Rhodes is just hanging out with another friend, but Olivia Davis, which is Lana Rhodes' assistant, I know that this seems like a reaction video, but it isn't. I'm just here just chill with y'all because I've hit 100 subscribers, and I will literally say after this video, like everything about like I'm gonna say like everything about yeah.
It's insane. We're going to get into all this news. Plus, we have more, so you're going to stay tuned. But first, I got to let you guys know, I got 6 Xboxes and 4 PlayStations, and we're giving them to subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed to Drama Alert here on YouTube. You have to hit the bell, and you have to hit all notifications to enter. Our first story is coming from Rice Gum, who took another dig. 2 days ago, Rice Gum uploaded a video titled Meeting My Middle School Crush 10 Years Later. And in the video, Rice Gum says this. Roll it.
Back in my parents' crib. Do you guys know what this is? My platinum plaque, bro. 1 million copies. Hey, I forgot I even had that. But look, in 2012, I won Offensive MVP. Which reward is more impressive? I don't know, but quick question. Me and this YouTuber named KSI had like a beef a while ago. She hacker came at me, used my ex in a video. It was bad. I didn't even really come at him that much. But that's for sure over now, and I really do hope him the best. And I just have a question, and some people might find this as a roast. I'm not roasting. It is just a simple question, but does KSI have a platinum plaque, guys? Let me know. I'm just kidding. I know the answer. He does.
So far, KSI has responded, but speaking about KSI, he was in a Sidemen video, and he said that Logan Paul reached out to him. Roll it.
I'm sorry.
Why did Logan Paul just message me?
Why are you reading that out?
Mate.
Thumbnail. Nice thumbnail.
Interesting. However, Logan Paul did react to this clip on Instagram by saying, "Huh? My last interaction with JJ was wishing him well on the album. Why he capped." Interesting. We're going to have to dig into that a little bit deeper. Now, listen, on the last Drumler, I told you that
You forgot to say what is it? From the bread batch, and then all of the subscribers will go follow the bread batch, and bruh, shout out to the bread batch for doing everything and anything in the entertainment industry. Shout out to Now.
Sidemen has coronavirus, and we played a game here. All right, we're having a pandemic. The world's gonna end. Let's try to have some fun with this. I told you guys to guess which Sidemen had the Rona, And if you voted Ethan, you were correct. I got in contact with Ethan to figure out what is going on and how he's feeling. Roll it.
Yes, Keem. Coronavirus update from me. Complete negative now. However, my experience, which it could be different from everyone else responds differently to it. I had 3 days where my temperature was up, I was quite hot, and I slept for about 14 hours a day. And then after 3 days, I was completely fine, back to 100%. Since then, I've tested negative twice. So, bow, we're shining again. Have a good day.
Good to hear. Wishing you the absolute best, Ethan. Also in the news, YouTube boxing, man. I've heard about boxing matches all over the place. You got Slim, he was calling out a Nissan Gib, all kinds of stuff. Professional fighter Dylan Dennis said, who would you guys...
Like, it's literally gonna be popular. Literally. Like, this seems like 2018... 2018 boxing match, like, debate or, like, calling out. Cause, I don't know. Like, for some reason, this gives me, like, the 2018 vibes. I don't know. Leave your thoughts down below. I'll be reading them.
To see me box, Jake to him saying, have more than 2 MMA fights first, then remove the rental Lambo from your profile pic, and then we should box. Whoa! And speaking about Jake Paul, we just had him on our podcast, Mom's Basement. That episode is out. The link to that is in the description. Make sure you watch that. And also, there's another...
By the way, that episode was literally, like, one of my favorite episodes. Like, I literally listened to, like, that whole podcast fully because it's Jake Paul. And to be honest, I forgot what I was about to say, but to be honest, Banks buried the hatchet with Jake. And y'all are gonna start, posting on Instagram saying, Jake ain't your friends. I'm gonna straight up say, just to, like, let you not do all the work. Jake and Banks aren't friends. But what they do together is, like, friend stuff. But they're not friends. They're just, like, friends. So, there's your answer that you don't have to post on your story or on your page that, oh, Banks and Jake are friends. There's your answer. So, yeah.
Another piece of content on the internet that I got to tell you about, so make sure you stay all the way to the end of this video for that. Also in the news, Danielle Coate. Now, this girl has been lying about her age online for such a long time. Like, birth certificates came out to prove that she was, like, 13. This is, like, a year ago. So now I think she's 14. But recently, she was doing the giveaways on Instagram, and I kid you not, she has balloons in the background trying to convince people that she is 18 years of age. I mean, I don't know how many times this girl has to be called out for lying about her age, but she is not 18! Also in the news, a big YouTube channel is shutting down. The Great Big Story, with over 5 million subscribers, uploaded a video yesterday titled, I built a tiny office and then I lost my job. Now, at the end of this video, he says basically, like, the company's shutting down and everybody that worked for it got fired. And this was very high-produced content. I have no idea what happened. We're going to have to wait to find out why. Everyone's getting fired and this thing's getting shut down. But speaking about getting fired, I think Mike got fired by Lena. That's right. There is a strong possibility that these two broke up. Basically, Lena was caught out in public with Bryce Hall, and the two of them were clearly flirting. Here's the clip from the Hollywood Fix. Roll it.
Cut to Fletch. They're not, like, saying, oh, like, doing all that romantic stuff. They're just hanging out with friends, bro. Like hugging, that's friend stuff. Touching her.
Okay, for me, it's got to be the hair flip. Like when he goes and touches the hair, like there's something about that that doesn't sit right. And then later that night, I mean, people were saying that Lena was actually at Bryce Hall's house because she filmed a video where she was laying on the deck and the deck looked similar to Bryce Hall's deck. And then other people saw Mike out with other people. Now, listen, guys, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, maybe they're still together, you know, they just have friends, whatever. But I find it very strange because and he literally didn't. I mean, I was literally talking to him about the Lena thing. Silence. All right. I tweeted out publicly at Mike. Silence. I tweeted out. I text one of Mike's really good friends. And silence from them. So all I'm saying is if these two actually did break up, Mike's YouTube channel is gonna go down. His girlfriend is the one that's bringing in all the views. Also,
because
in the news, Pokimane, she's an edgelord now. I can't believe.
Like, it's because one, she's an ex, you know what star. That's how the views are very, very high on Mike's YouTube channel. So yeah.
She posted this on the gram. She goes on to say it was funny maybe 2 years ago. And you know what? Silly doobie simp laughing my butt off. But I'm tired of seeing everyone, male, female, attack helicopter. Whoa! She didn't just say attack helicopter as a pronoun, did she? Oh, that's gonna offend some people. That's
Oh my god, it's funny. And okay, on the topic of that, oh my god, I saw a tweet from Kim. Again, after the video, I will do my other stuff, and then I'm gonna continue on to chill. I saw a tweet from Kim saying, "Oh, my pronoun is king," and then tweeted that out, and then King Keemstar. Okay. Okay.
will make some people mad. Other, be called a simp for being remotely nice to a girl. Now listen, when she posted this, obviously, she got a lot of hate. All right?
True.
Pokimane followed up with a apology saying this. I so clearly missed the mark on this, and I'm really sorry to anyone I've hurt or offended with what I said. I didn't intend to use the term attack helicopter in a transphobic manner and was ignorant to its history, in which is entirely my fault. Blah, 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 blah. I just want you guys to know that my pronoun is king. It is King Keem now on.
Do it! Oh my gosh.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our final story. Listen, you guys got to hear this. All right, this is no joke. All right,
what's up?
These YouTubers have been like fighting online. The one YouTuber told the other you're going to show up to his house. I did an interview with him, and there were swear words nonstop. There were threats nonstop. That I could not put this content on YouTube. I couldn't put it on Snapchat. Like I didn't know what to do with it. And then this got even more extreme as the YouTuber actually showed up to the other person's house and there was a bang bang scenario. Now, thank God nobody got hurt, but I have all the footage and I put it up on Storyfire. You gotta check this out. The link to that is in the description as well. Also, Jake Paul on the Mom's Basement podcast. You gotta watch that. And you gotta subscribe with notifications on for a chance to win the new PS4 and the new Xbox, but also because as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop.
That it? Okay. So, what is it? I'm gonna suspect mode. What is it? As you may have seen in the title and on my Instagram page, on Twitter, I have hit 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers. Okay? And I just want to say a couple of stuff. This is my very first like big milestone in my YouTube hobby slash career soon. Um or later, 2021 probably. I just want to say this. I want to give a big thanks to my brother for starting my career on December 20th, 2013. Somewhere there. Um, like I want to reach 100 subscribers on my original account, but I said, hey, let's forget the email and the password to that account. But I created another account, which is still a thing for your reason, but that's a 2015-2016 channel. And then there's used to be a original channel, which is Little Ox Clean, just that. Which I used it for my middle school my middle school years, but it got deleted because I got something. And then we gotten to this channel, which has over 100 plus uploads, 5K channel views, and 100 plus subscribers on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you guys for believing in me. Because if it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be in this position that I am in now. Because, like, I want to give a shout out to Mark and Jack's community channel. That person, he shouted me out the most. That's my all-time goal. And then I said, hey, let me, start a little bit of drama. Let's start a little bit of a controversy in my name. Which is a bad idea, but I went through it, and then I said, hey, let me do reaction videos, because that'll probably bring in me like tons of views, because reactions to me is like one of my favorite things to watch. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I want to thank that person and other people that subscribe to my channel, and loud hate comments, on my, past videos, but, yeah, like, this is, like, my all-time, what is it, all-time dream to, reach 100 subscribers. Like, no joke, that's, like, my goal to get to it. With hate, with positivity, I will, like, get through the hate, get through the negativity, because I want to preach positivity on this channel. So I'm gonna try to be positive. I'm gonna try to, talk to the chat when I start each stream, or sometimes, and other stuff. So yeah, and there might be like a little bit of a change of this channel in October, November, and December. Because I want to start uploading like all like more on my other channels. So which y'all should start subscribing to those channels, because possibly I might use this channel as like saying, oh, like I want to use my other channels because I hardly use my other channels. And I recently, changed the Crank Gameplays what is it, Crank Gameplays channel to Little Ox Clean Shorts, which I uploaded one video, which is like a trailer of the Why Don't We Fallen music video, which literally came out yesterday, which in the span of 24 hours, that song gotten to, I don't want to, like put sound on because like it might, gotten 2.7 million views. And is on number 10 trending. Which I want y'all to do. I'm gonna have the image in the description below for y'all to, see what you have to do for it to have it at #1 trending worldwide. So now it's on 2.7 million views within the first 24 hours. So if you can have it at 5 million in the span of 48 hours, or 72 hours, 5 million in 72 hours, that'd be great. So stream it everywhere, anywhere, any device, do that. And other updates after, and then we can, continue to chill. Is that I'm gonna revamp the stream. So I might, go live. You know what? No, like there could be like a different style of streaming. But I need to, like upgrade. Like I want to upgrade restream, because I want to, have like different like intro that I could do, and then I could let y'all do like a competition for like a live stream intro, and then an overlay, and then a logo, which is like this thing right here. That's a logo, and an overlay, which is this is right here. Which I hate. So I could change this to like my logo to Little OxyClean, and then the video is not this. Wait. But I wanted to be like a Valkyrie, type thing where you had to wait a couple of seconds, then boom. Yeah, so I want that. So yeah. So if y'all are like, like okay editors for my channel to edit my videos, and or other people that can do like that can create like intros for streams, intros for streams, overlay for streams, a logo for streams, a background for streams, email me at Aaron_vmon no Aaron vmon@gmail.com. email me y'all's work, and then I could say, hey, you could work for me as a editor for my channel, or people that you could create an intro and an intro overlay and a logo for the stream. So yeah. Yeah, because I want to level up my streams. So I ain't trying to do this like thing where yeah. So let's get back into reacting to some stuff, shall we? So excuse me. Let's see. I really want to watch that, I really want to watch that, Courage JD Impulsive, but that's gonna come out tomorrow. Right. That sucks. Let's see. What does it say? Damn, hold on. I wanted my rich friend live until I learned the shocking truth. Actually, matter of fact, I was supposed to react to Atlas Music, which I'm gonna do it after this, so yeah. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
In 10th grade. This is my best friend Seb. He transferred to our school this year. He's an introvert like me. That's why we hit it off right away. We realized that we had a
I'm an introvert as well, so yeah.
lot of things in common, and for the first time in my life, I had someone I could call my best friend. Seb says it was the same for him. He never had a close friend like me before. One of the reasons why we hit it off so quickly is that we're both really into horror movies.
I don't like horror movies. I never had a best friend. Well, I had one, a couple of them, but hey, I'm different. Like, I'm a YouTuber content creator, which I want to hit 105 subscribers to surpass Skull Gamer. Yeah, that dude.
We were both so happy to find out we had that in common. We would talk about horror movies nonstop. One Sunday, I invited a marathon. We were going to watch 3 horror movies back to back. There's a bus
Damn.
stop near our house. Call me when you get on the bus. I'll wait for you at the bus stop, I said to him. But Seb said, don't worry about it. I'll find your place. No matter how much I insisted, he didn't want me to wait for him at the bus stop. I couldn't understand why. I would figure it out later. That day, when Seb came over, we had such a great time. When we were done with the movies, my mom called us to have dinner. Seb loved everything he ate and complimented my mom on each dish. My mom was embarrassed since she wasn't used to receiving so much praise. I thought that Seb was just being overly polite that day. But it turned out there was a heartbreaking that way, which I would learn about later. As we got closer, Seb started coming to our place more often. Our routine was the same. First, we would watch a movie, then we would eat. To Seb loving everything he was eating and showering my mom with compliments.
Damn.
Around that time, I realized something. Seb never talked about his family. He never invited me to his place either. Normally, of course, he wouldn't have to talk about his family. But now he was my best friend, and he came over to our place so often that he was almost like a member of my family. And I didn't know anything about his private life. My dad is a mechanic. Seb and I went to visit his workshop a couple of times. But what did Seb's dad do? I had no idea. One morning, the bus I was taking to school broke down. I decided to walk because I was only 3 stops away. I took a shortcut to get there faster. As I was
Great
walking
deal.
down an alley, I saw a gigantic SUV with tinted windows parked by the road. I'm into cars since Dad is a mechanic. I knew this brand. They made custom-designed luxury SUVs. As I was
Rolls
standing there
Royce.
and staring at the car, the front door opened. A driver wearing a suit and ties in the rear door. Out came Seb, looking like he was still half asleep. Our eyes met. I took one look at the SUV and then at Seb. He was pretty shocked to see me too. You caught me. Let's walk so we're not late. We can talk on the way, he said. I was totally surprised by what Seb was telling me. His father was a famous jewelry designer. They have jewelry stores in many countries. But why was he hiding the fact that his family was rich? I really wanted to know, but I couldn't ask him because he clearly didn't want to talk about it. I just said, that SUV is super cool. If I were you, I'd have the driver drop me off right in front of school. Can someone be ashamed of being rich? That made no sense. Seb seemed to be ashamed. I wish my family were rich too. Then I could have anything I wanted. For example, I wouldn't have to use my dad's old phone. I would throw my ancient computer straight into the trash and buy myself a brand new one. The next morning, Seb called me and said, I know I was being weird yesterday. I'm really sorry. I felt embarrassed that I hid this from you. I think now you know why I never invite you over to my house. Since my secret is out now, want to come over and watch movies at my place this weekend? He said. Of course, I said yes. I was very curious about where he lived. On Saturday, Seb's driver came to pick me up. His house was just outside the city. Actually, I should probably say his mansion. It was gigantic. Seb was waiting for me outside. I was so excited to finally get to see the kind of mansion billionaires lived in. When we went inside, I was staring open-mouthed at everything around the house. Everything was exquisite. I felt as if a movie. I couldn't believe someone this rich would be friends with me. Since he lived in such a mansion, our house must have seemed him like a chicken coop. Seb said, the movie is ready. We can watch it now if you want. I followed him. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the room where we would be watching the movie. It was a proper movie theater. Yes, you heard it right. There was a movie theater with a huge screen in Seb's house.
First off, Rook has a movie theater. Fake Rug. He's literally shown it in many videos. To be honest, one have a house that has a movie theater, and then me and my girlfriend can. Nothing.
At my place, we watched the movies on my computer screen. I felt ashamed when I thought about it. After the movie, we went to Seb's room. His room alone was bigger than our whole apartment. Seb asked, do you want to eat? Let's order something. We almost never ordered food to be delivered. So most of the time, we have to eat whatever my mom makes. But Seb could eat whatever he felt like. I was so
Like the Travis Scott burger. Haha.
So jealous of his life that I was ready to give 10 years of my own just to switch places with him. That night, Seb's driver dropped me off back home. As we were driving, something occurred to me. Seb never introduced me to his parents. Maybe they weren't home. But it was super weird that Seb never even met them. We had been together all day. Not even once did he say the words mom or dad. When I went to the kitchen next morning, I saw that my dad wasn't at work. He smiled and said, "Good morning, I'm not working today. Come, let's have breakfast together." I didn't answer him. I was mad at him. Why couldn't he make more money? Why did he let his family live in such bad conditions? I felt this rage towards father when I saw how the ripple lived. Before, I thought I didn't care about such things, but I was upset now. I felt really small compared to Seb. What surprised me?
Okay, cause I'm gonna talk about before they're famous now. So there gonna be a possibility that McCrudden gonna be doing it before they're famous on Ashers, and before they're famous on Jack Success Live, Jack Massey Welch. Uh, I think this was gonna be about Ashers, I think, and then tomorrow might be Jack Massey Welch, and then he could react to it, bro. Like Jack might react to it this week. So stay tuned for a reaction or live stream tomorrow. So yeah, because I want to get back onto this, live stream grind. So yeah. And by the way, the reason why Fred. Okay, I completely forgot about this. What is it? A year ago, I was, I was trying to do a charity stream, which I don't know how to do a year ago. But now that I'm, all in the YouTube grind, I forgot to do a charity stream. You know what? Tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. All right, mark your calendars. Tomorrow I will start a full-on charity marathon. Each day will be a different charity. So tomorrow, charity will be what I'm part of, and then next couple of days will be a different charity of y'all's choice. So comment down below y'all's charity that you want to donate, because I will do that. And yeah, because I want to give back to the world, because I reach 100 subscribers, but I'm not getting paid. But I reach 100, so yeah, I want give back.
Was that nothing about him had changed. He was acting the same as before. One day, he asked, "Do you want to watch a zombie flick at your place this weekend? I'm really craving your mom's amazing spaghetti." I'd had a Seb, you live in a mansion. You can have whatever you want. Why would you want to hang out in my dingy apartment? I said. Seb stared at me, surprised. "Are you seriously think?" he asked. I nodded. He said, "Then come over to my place this weekend. I see that there's about me that you need to learn." I was really curious when I arrived at his place on Saturday. Seb took me upstairs. We went into a large bedroom. There was a woman lying in bed. There was an oxygen mask on her face. She wasn't moving at all and her eyes were closed. Seb kissed her on the cheek. Then he turned to me. "Let me introduce you to my mom. She has been in a coma for the past 8 years. These machines
8 years, bro. That's insane. I actually want to know how long you can be in a coma for. Hey Siri, how long can you be in a coma for? Shush it up. Frick. How long can you frick can be in a coma. A few weeks. So it takes a few weeks to be in a coma. So why 8 years? That's a long time.
Machines are keeping her alive. I've been waiting for her to wake up for 8 years. But I'm beginning to lose. I was very sad to hear all this. Seb went on, looking at his mom. I would gladly give everything I have to be able to eat food my mom prepared for me. But that's not possible. Thanks to your mom, I remembered what it was like to eat food made with a mother's love, because I had completely forgotten. As Seb was speaking, a tear rolled down his cheek. You did this to my mom? My father? Yes, my father. My parents were running the company together. A few times a year, they would go to Africa to buy diamonds from different mines. My dad found out that there was a mine in Angola that sold cheap diamonds. My mom didn't want to buy diamonds from there. To be sure the diamonds were of high quality, they had to go down into the mine and see them in their rough form. But since the mines selling cheap diamonds were being operated illegally, there was no safety inspections. Going down there was very dangerous. My dad wouldn't listen to my mom. When they went down into the mine, there was an accident and my mom was exposed to excessive levels of carbon monoxide. Unfortunately, she's been in a coma ever since. My dad rarely comes home because he feels guilty. When he does come here, he sits by her bed and cries nonstop for hours. The staff told me this since I haven't talked to him in years. The only contact I have with him is the texts he sends me on my birthday. Just answering. I didn't know what to say to Seb after he told me all this. I was really sad for him. Now I understood why he loved coming to our place. He had found a family after all these years. I had envied him for being able to order food from any restaurant he wants, but in fact, Seb would prefer a mother's cooking to anything from a restaurant. Yes, his father was a billionaire, but they weren't even in touch. He couldn't forgive him for what he had done to his mother. Seb opened up to me that day. That's how I understood there were things money couldn't buy. I realized how lucky I was to have the perfect family. Since that day, the bond between Seb and me has grown even stronger. I rarely go to his house, but he stays over at place a few times a week.
Okay. Frick. Let me, like, turn this off. Frick. So my friend, Team Eric LP, asked me if I will, if I want to play Among Us. Among Us stream in this stream, I'll bite. I'll bite. Alright, I'll bite. Alright, so I don't know how I can show you like my, my phone screen. I'm gonna say yes, but I have to, close this one, end it, and open up Discord real quick. Wait, is there a free Among Us? Free. September 23rd, 2020. That's really recent. God damn. Okay. Here. Yes. I just sent him like something. So yeah. Um I don't know how I can, not show you the code, but yeah. It's literally downloading, which is sucks. But yeah. Which is gonna be like cool because I could play, Among Us on my computer, which is dope. Um yeah. No joke, it's compatible. Like I literally heard on Rug's video on his second channel, Rug Face Rug Games, that I heard someone say, "Oh, I forgot to charge my phone," like something like that. Yeah, it's literally downloading still. Like the heck, I could literally show you a application window right here. So you can see right here. Hold on, let me have it right here. So right, right here. Yeah, like this is my first time. Shut up. First time playing Among Us on my computer live. So whenever it's done updating, oh shoot, downloading, excuse me, I'll be playing with one and the only Team Maverick LP. So yeah, whenever it's done, I could, jump in, play some Among Us live. So that, yeah. Cause I want to know how I can, move if it's WASD or the arrow keys, or it's like I want to know like what keyboard keys I need to use to play Among Us. Cause I haven't played it on on desktop, but only on mobile. So yeah, while you know that's happening. And how long have I been streaming for? For almost an hour. God damn. Okay. So in 5 minutes, I had to react to a before they're famous video. So McCrudden, you know that I'll be reacting to it to your videos live. So be on the lookout for it, McCrudden. Be on the lookout. I know it's not about me, but yeah. Still updating. It's on 44%. 4 minutes until. Oh yeah, haven't eaten my chips. That's why I'm sticky for. So yeah. Now 57. Just kidding. Like, cause like the 6 is a 9. So yeah. What is it on now? 55. Okay. Oh god. Nice. What's that web downloading? 'Come on. Let me motherfucker save it, bro. Please don't say that. I think it's gone. $74%. Alright, we're almost there. It's about to be 7, which is the hour of when. Subscriptions. Let's go! I knew it! Let's go. We're gonna watch the Before They're Famous on Azures, aka the new cast member of Family Guy that's gonna be voicing Cleveland Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Like, bro, I'm gonna watch it. Here we go. Like, bro, this person is a freaking legend, dude. How long is it? Okay, 90. This is like 8 minutes and 33. So I think I could watch this. Yeah. So just for a quick bit, I'm gonna. God damn. Who's that lucky guy on the screen, boy? Come on. Yeah, here we go.
Hey everybody, it's Azers. Yeah, I'm live.
Before Reefs here would be announced as the new voice actor to take on the role of Cleveland for Family Guy.
I wonder who can do the job. I seriously have zero idea. Junior!
Before Reefs here would clock in 6.2 million.
Almost 6.3. 6.3. Get this person to 6.3 mil, and then we're good. Hold up. Oh, my dad's calling me. Hold up. anyways, yeah, we're gonna be watching the newest Before They're Famous video on Azure, aka Ariza here, which is creator verified, 100% collab with the one and only, the like, bruh. He should do a. I think McCrudden. I know. I look McCrudden. I know that your girlfriend. Me and her been messaging each other as friends. Okay, McCrudden. Not any other else. Okay, but yeah, no joke. Me and McCrudden's girlfriend. I'm gonna say it, Kara. Been actually DMing each other on Instagram. I lied, dude. Like, I ain't lying. Like, me and her actually been, DMing each other. Like, I don't know. Literally, I want to shout her out and her channel out. Her Instagram link be in this description below for y'all to follow her and even her channel as well. She does, she's the other half of For They're Famous, but she does like the house tours and other stuff for Famous Entertainment. Yeah, so like McCrudden, you got a very, very, kind and responding girlfriend to DMs. Anyways, let's without any further ado, let's yeah, do this.
Million YouTube subscribers, almost 200,000 on Instagram, and 33,000 on Twitter at the time of this recording.
Why do you sound so stunned? What I do to you?
Oh my god! Wait, I know you. You're. Wait, this guy's actually famous, bro. This guy's actually famous, bro.
Before Arif Zahir would master voice impressions of Kendrick Lamar, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Seth MacFarlane, and nearly the entire cast of Family Guy.
Hey everybody, it's me, Cleveland Brown, and yeah.
Beside your fat ass.
Now, before he was voicing Cleveland on YouTube and recently got cast to voice the next upcoming season, boy Arif, he grew up a massive fan of Jim Carrey. In particular, the film Liar Liar. He told me, when I was around 5 to 10 years old, my older sister Aaliyah would always put it on every time I went to her house. And I would emulate Jim Carrey's mannerisms and sense of humor.
Damn.
Now, anyone who knows me and my story, well, they know that Jim Carrey, he was the first ever Before They Were Famous video I ever made, way back in my mama's basement. So hearing that, well, it really put a smile on my face. Now, Arif, he's hitting the big time, but that doesn't mean he hasn't put in an incredible amount of work, and he's been posting videos of all sorts, like his voice impressions, for 7 years now. Well, it looks like it's all finally starting to pay off in a big way.
Irish accent, so if I'm hard, let's see, that sounds American.
What's going on, guys? It's boy Michael McCrudden back at it again with a brand new Before They're Famous video, this time on your man Arif Zahir. Now, his big break, it's been a huge celebration for the YouTube community, and it really goes to show you that traditional folks, they're paying attention to what we're doing. It's also great to see more entertainers of color getting new opportunities. Now, this is a creator-verified video, meaning that Arif, well, he was cool enough to answer all of our questions. But you gotta
always, like, bro. GG to Azers, bro. Like, I want to say something to you, Azers. I've been watching you since you voiced Kendrick Lamar on Lieutenant Lickby's video. I think it's the that poster in the background of most of my videos right here. I know you can't see it that well, but that series there has been one of my favorite series on Lieutenant Lickby's channel. So I hope that he can come, that Lieutenant Lickby he could come back sometime next year to bring us like the juicy stuff that he's been working on for a year. So it's been almost like I know like little I there's a specific reason why Lieutenant Me left YouTube. It's just to like work on other projects, but projects like between YouTube. So yeah.
Keep your requests coming in for who we feature next, and I'll see you guys after the intro. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
You sound like Cleveland. I am Cleveland. Cleveland Brown. Yay! I'm married to Donna Tubbs. I've been married for over 6 years, and I have a son named Lee Jr. and a stepson named Rollo.
Arif Sahir Lopez was born on April 15th, 1994 in Berkeley, California. He grew up in a single-child household with his mother, who did her best to put food on the table. Now, he also has a big sister named Aaliyah, and when he hit 100,000 subscribers, well, he actually shared some old-school footage of the two of them when he was looking like baby Stewie.
So you're probably all wondering, who's that little stud in the red jacket? That's me, and the one who threw the snow in my face is my beautiful big sister, Leah. So you guys all asked for her face. Here it is.
When I asked him about his family, well, he told me, my mother has always been a supporter, and I'm 100% I wouldn't be where I am without her. So big shout outs to Mom. Now I know moms, they always be watching their kids before their famous videos. In fact, Logan Paul's mom, she emailed me back in the day. But
True. Ham Sep Nick, let's go. What's up with it? Oh, just yeah.
back to Arif. Now, growing up, he had a few interests outside of performing, which included basketball and video games, also a bit of magic. Now, he idolized comedy greats like Jim Carrey, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, and actor Will Smith. Of course, who doesn't love them some Will Smith for that YouTube rewind? Other than that, he's flawless. Entanglement was a bit of a hit. Regardless, Will Smith's the man. Now, he attended Berkeley, and he graduated from Berkeley High. Now, he told me that he was always the class clown, and he did pretty bad in school. That's prior to college. Now, he did have a favorite class, actually English. But despite all the schooling, the man had one goal in mind.
I want to be a famous film actor. That's my passion.
Now, he also worked in an ice cream shop called Cream. That's before he started up his YouTube channel. Now, in 2011, he got big into Call of Duty, and that's when he first started using the Cleveland Brown voice, but that was during gameplay with his buddies, not even posting it online.
Now. Oh, Quickscope. Quickscope, your skills, I love it. We need more people like you on our team.
This fuzzy man.
From there, he got the idea to start his own channel in 2012, but the oldest video on his channel currently is from 2013, and that one, well, it's a good old-fashioned face reveal.
Okay, guys, here I am. Here I am. Azra's live in the Flizash. That's... Did I say that? I don't know. I promised you guys that when I hit 100K, I show off my face.
Now, he used the Black Ops gameplay videos using his various voices, but it took time for him to find success. He began networking with other voiceover artists, and through community challenges, well, he got his first 10,000 subscribers. Then for a couple more years, well, he kept on grinding. It wasn't until 2015, when his Ted Plays Call of Duty video, that his channel really blew up. And the guy, he got millions of views in a couple weeks. Now, today, this video, it's sitting on over 20 million views.
All right, before we start, I got to do this part one more time. You guys have heard, Boston chicks have an orgasm, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Harder. Yeah, it turns me off at the same time as turning me on. So.
Now, simultaneously, he was also attending Hussein College and Studio, which is an entertainment-focused college. It's actually based in LA Center Studios in downtown Los Angeles. They offer BFA degrees in film and digital content, acting, contemporary musical theater, and film, also contemporary dance. But with him paying for his own tuition, he dropped out in his sophomore to focus on his blossoming YouTube career. In 2017, he hit 2 million subscribers, and he celebrated by opening up his gold play button in early 2018. Now, he kept producing viral hit after viral hit. There was Pennywise on Omegle. There was Stewie Griffin Plays Mask Off by Future. There was hit rap songs and voice impressions. and there was Trump Plays Call of Duty and more. All of these videos today, they're clocking in like over 10 million views.
Hello, people. How do I join in on this wonderful conversation you're having? How do I join in?
Bro, shut the hey, Trump's in here?
Bro, like, to be honest, I F with content, bro. Like, to be honest, yeah.
I'm your president. You better watch your mouth before I kick your ass.
This nigga really stupid like Trump, bro.
Now, in terms of his personal life, well, Arif, he told me, I've only had a few serious relationships, but as cheesy as it sounds, well, those experiences influenced most of the music I've previously released. Now, impressions in acting, he's also a recording artist, and he gets close to 100,000 streams on Spotify alone each and every month. Damn. Now, his career...
And he's an independent artist, like everybody that I know. And he's going to be releasing another album. But actually, soon, or like sometime this week, he'll be releasing No, hold up. I don't want to, mistaken this. The upcoming single from his album is Cafe in LA. That'll be coming later this week, and I'll be reacting to that immediately, bro. So stay tuned.
On YouTube, it seems to have always been a pathway to something bigger, and it's not his only goal in life. Now, speaking on this, he told me, whether it be voice acting, screen acting, stage acting, music, stand-up, writing, directing, basically anything I'm feeling at the moment. Well, your boy got the opportunity of a lifetime when Mike Henry, voice actor for Cleveland and other Family Guy characters, well, he announced that he would be retiring from the character he's voiced since 1999. He stated, persons of color should play characters of color. Following Henry's announcement, Will Arif, he made a TikTok video where he put himself forward as a potential replacement. And the crowd, they went wild.
I wonder who can do the job. I seriously have zero idea.
Now, if you've ever wondered if the big Hollywood studio execs are paying attention to what's going on online, well, they knew of Arif, and lo and behold, well, he got the gig. He will be Cleveland for the 19th season, which is coming out in the year 2021 and 2022.
Yeah! I've been waiting for that release year. Oh my god, let's go! Oh my gosh. So, Season 19 will be coming in 2021 and 2022. And you know that, and that year I'll be freaking watching Family Guy. Just because of my favorite YouTuber. Actually, I hate that term, YouTuber. My favorite content creator, Azers. He's gonna be in Season 19 next year in 2 years. Holy crap, dude. Like, holy crap. Let's see.
Now, Mike Henry, he had this to say about his replacement. Arif's vocal talent is obvious, but his understanding of Cleveland and his respect for the character give me confidence that he is in the right hands. Now, this is a pretty remarkable story for the YouTube community and a big win for Arif, so huge congrats to him. As for the rest of the story, well, I think we're going to wrap this one up here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that.
I know. So, I know you can't see me. Hold up. Let me turn on the lights. There, you can see me. Like, come on, dude. I literally love this whole lot. So, yeah. Am I gonna be playing Among Us today? Nah, because I'm streaming and I'm gonna be streaming for another hour or so. So, yeah. So yeah. Hold up. Let me see if there's anything new. I know there's nothing new, but I just want to see. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, credits do like April for their famous Best in Class, and then April for their famous on Pretend Lick Me. Ooh. I'm giving you a whole lot of, before they're famous videos, McCrudden. Before they're famous on Crip, before they're famous on Dwayne TV, before they're famous on King Blip, before they're famous on Eliza Kyle, before they're famous on like anything. Like, come on, McCrudden. Give me like a chance to do it, and then I will be a potential other host for before they're famous. Like, come on, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Who's that? Oh, okay. H-A-T. What the like? Oh crap. Ooh, I'm cold. So yeah. Yeah, that. Here we go. No. Yeah, cause I want to see the chat. Sorry.
I saw him at my school for the first time. I had never seen him. I'm Mila, by the way, and I'm 17. My friend Layla told me that he transferred from another city and that his name was Liam. I was head over heels for him since that very moment that I saw him. He had a sweet smile that brightened up everything around him. His hair was amazing, and his dressing style was unique. I was so attracted to him that all my friends knew I had a crush on him just by looking at the way I looked at him. I would blush at every glance I took of him, but I was too afraid to confess my feelings. He wouldn't even look at me. On the weekend, Layla was having a pool party at her house while her parents were away.
Bruh, if you know, in the summer 2020, it's in summer 2021, I might have to the premiere of Fast 9 in LA with my girlfriend if I can, cause 17. I really need a freaking passport to do that, but yeah.
I begged her to invite you. Please, Layla, I really like this guy. Send him an invite, I begged. Okay, I'll only invite him if you promise me you'll tell him how you feel, she said. I agreed and promised that I would tell him. But before we move on, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and activate the notification bell. This will let you live 20 amazing years longer. Trust me, it works. The day of the pool party arrived. I went to my closet, grabbed my favorite swimsuit, and put it on. I wanted to look the best. Most importantly, I wanted Liam to notice me. I ran down the stairs out of the house in a car and took off to Layla's house. When I reached Layla's house, so we prepared some snacks for the party, some nachos, sandwiches, and drinks in our kitchen. The day was sunny, perfect for a pool party. One by one, friends started coming in through the front door. I said hi to everyone and showed them where the drinks were. No matter who I talked to, I kept on looking at the entry, wondering when Liam would arrive. I talked to a few friends, but I was getting a little sad because Liam didn't come, so I didn't want to stay anymore either. But right then, Liam entered with a few of his friends around him. That brightened my mood instantly. I started getting butterflies. I was a little nervous, excited, and very happy that he was there. I was starting to get cautious of my actions, monitoring how I walked or laughed. Suddenly, Layla came inside, grabbed my arm, and pulled me near the pool where a few people were dancing, and we both started to dance. While we were dancing, Layla held my hand and talked in my ear since the music was loud. So, did you tell Liam? No, I haven't got a chance, I said. It's now or never, Mila, she said, and gave me a soft push. Literally. I started falling backwards and bumped into someone. It was Liam. He caught me and our eyes met for a half second. But then we both started to lose our balance and then splash! We both fell in the pool. Everyone around us started laughing. I turned red. I looked at him and he was also blushing. We looked at each other and started laughing. I'm Liam, he said. I already knew that, but I tried acting as if it was the first time I ever heard it. Hi, Liam. I'm Mila, I said. We then got out of the pool and went to the lawn to dry off. We chose a corner which was not crowded so that we could talk. We talked about so many things. Well, he talked mostly, and I just looked at him. He was so dreamy and hot. He told me that he had moved from another city because of his dad's job. He told me how everything was so...
First off, you know what? While I'm
new to him, I was the first girl he talked to here. I was beyond happy hearing what he was saying. Does he like me too? I thought. This was the chance to know. So I gathered the confidence I needed and said, Liam, I really like you. I like you. Do you think that maybe we could go out sometime? He looked confused and didn't say a word. I started getting anxious. After some moments of pause, he started to speak. Look, Mila, you look like a nice girl, but I'm new here. Everything here is new for me, and I don't want to rush anything. My eyes started to become teary, but he kept on speaking. I thought maybe we could be friends, but if you want something more, maybe we shouldn't talk at all. Then he left, and a tear rolled down my cheek. I couldn't believe that he had rejected me. I had never been rejected before, not only by a guy, but in general. My dad fulfilled all my wishes. He that I asked for within hours. I was not used to hearing no. I couldn't stay there any longer. My vision was getting blurry as tears were filling my eyes. I didn't say a word to anyone, not even Layla. I walked back inside, wiped the tears off my eyes, grabbed my things and keys, got out, got into my car, and headed home. As soon as I reached home, I stormed off to my room without talking to my parents. I lied on my bed crying, and I couldn't stop. I didn't even go downstairs to get dinner with the family. After some time, there was a knock on my door. Sweetheart? It was Dad. Dad, I don't want to talk right now, I replied. My voice was different because I had cried so much. I am coming in. I know something's not all right. I cannot see you like this, he said, and then he opened the door and came in. I was still crying and my eyes were puffy. I could see the concern on my dad's face. What happened, sweetheart? Who made you cry? He said. It's nothing, I said. Tell me, I will make everything all right. So I told him every detail of what happened. He hugged me and said, Don't cry now. Rest. I'll handle it. After that, I felt a little better and went to sleep. The next morning, I got out of bed real early and went to the community center I used to volunteer at to get my mind off of things. I returned home with a fresh mind, but as I was about to park my car in front of the house, I saw a car in the driveway I had never seen before. I got out of my car and looked through the front window of my house and saw some people inside. There were some big men all dressed in black, and they had guns. And they were all gathered around what looked like Liam. I looked a bit closer, and it was Liam, and my dad was there too. Did Dad kidnap my crush? I got uncomfortable just thinking about it. So I turned around, ran back to my car, and I drove off. It started getting darker, so I came back home thinking it must all be over now. And it was. I walked inside, and everything was normal around the house. My dad was sitting watching TV, so I just said hello to my room. I had so many questions about all that I saw during the day, but I was too afraid to ask. The next day, I had to go to school, thinking about how I would face Layla and even Liam if we crossed paths. I was worried out of words. I drove to school, parked my car, and started walking towards class. To my surprise, Liam came running behind, calling my name. Hey, Mila, what's up? I was confused. I thought he said he didn't want anything to do with me. Did what I saw the other day change his mind? I thought. He came near me and smiled. I thought about what you said, and I think I really like you too. How about we go out after school today? He said. I didn't see that coming at all. I couldn't believe what he just said. But as soon as I started to realize, I felt happy. I didn't even care at that point what might have caused this change of heart. I smiled and replied, Sure, that sounds good. Then we headed off to our respective classes. After the classes ended, we met in the hallway and walked to my car in the school's parking lot. We got in my car and drove off to a park. Both of us were really hungry and spotted a taco stand in the park. Got some tacos from the stand and sat down on the grass eating our food. It was like a little picnic, so romantic. It was just a dream, like something out of a fairy tale. We talked for hours. He looked so smitten with me. That was a huge change, but I was enjoying it. It started getting dark, so we packed everything up, headed back to my car, and drove to my house. I was about to go in, and it was getting darker, so I wanted him to get home too. I gave him a small kiss on his cheek. We both blushed. But then he said, You want me to go home this soon? Wouldn't you invite me in? No, it's getting darker, so I'd rather you reach home too, I said. However, he was insistent on coming in. My parents weren't home, so I thought it would be fine. We both went in. Inside, he started walking around like he was looking for something. Are you looking for anything? I asked. No, I'm just admiring your beautiful. Sure. I went to the kitchen to get a soda for us. As I returned, I saw Liam was walking out of my father's home office. Hey, did you go there? My dad doesn't even let me enter there, I said. Thank God he's not here. He said, No, I just got confused about the rooms. I'm sorry. I should get going. It's getting darker. He left. He didn't even notice I had the soda.
To give you guys an update about the computer and other stuff, we are gonna get the computer and the microphone. In October, we're gonna get that, but that has to, work and has to work on the trailer for October for us to move in November. So, my birthday is coming up in 2 months, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, 2 months is my birthday. So yeah, big stuff gonna be happening on my birthday birthday stream gonna be lit. Everything gonna be lit. So yeah.
It was strange, but I was busy the better part of the day. About our date. I went to sleep. I was dreaming about Liam and me. We were on another date. We were holding hands and walking. It was a swim, but it didn't last for long. I was woken up by a thud on our main door. FBI, open up. It was already morning. I ran downstairs. My parents had opened the door. There were about 10 to 12 men dressed as police. They started searching each room and corner of our house. One of the FBI agents had a gun pointed towards my parents. They had their hands cuffed. I ran their way. What's going on, Dad? I asked him, almost crying. Your parents are mobs. Your dad is the head of the gang, said the FBI agent. My dad shouted, leave her alone. She has no part in this. She is innocent. We know. Liam entered. Liam, your job here is done. You shouldn't be here, the FBI agent said. I know, Dad. I just need to explain this to Mila. That FBI agent was Liam's dad. It was an additional shock to whatever I had gone through that morning. Mila, your dad is a bad person. He is a mob, but no one could catch him. There was not enough evidence to prove that he is a criminal, Liam said. I started crying. It was like the world had ended for me. Both my parents were in police custody for things I never knew they did. I looked at Liam and shouted at him. You used me to destroy my life. He said sorry. He said that none of the things he did was his intention. He explained that it was entirely his dad's idea, and it wouldn't have initiated if my dad hadn't kidnapped him and threatened him to date me. After the kidnapping, Liam's dad made a plan to gather evidence against my dad. He told Liam to get into my house, in my dad's office, and hide a camera there, which would broadcast to the FBI office. That was why he needed me, to get an entry into my house. The date and everything we did that day was hacked. He also told me, with the help of the hidden camera, they found out where my dad hid his guns and other illegal items and papers. After telling me all the details, he held my hand and said, I'm sorry. Stop the act, I said. You used me and lied to me. First my dad and then you. I cried as I said, I never want to see your face in my life. I don't want a love that is forced. Goodbye, Liam. I walked away from him without looking at his face. A policeman came and informed me that my next of kin, aka my grandparents, were informed and that they would come to pick me up soon. After some time, they arrived. I got in their car with my things, and I said goodbye to that place forever. Do your parents know about your crush? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to
No. I keep mine like literally private. Like that's why I only told y'all that. So yeah.
and check out the other videos on the channel.
So what other stuff do we have? Right here. Come on.
Hi. My name's Don, and I'd like to how I completely ruined my entire family. Part, I even paid to have it happen. It was cheap, too. It only cost me $99. You might be asking yourself, why on earth would someone pay to have their whole world ruined? And I'll tell you all about it now. It's really upsetting, and I still can't believe everything that happened. Truth be told, I didn't do it all alone. My sister Ava helped me with the whole plan. I was sort of the mastermind behind the whole disaster, and she just helped me pull it through. We never thought things would go so far. Now, for you to understand what happened and how my family fell apart, you need to know a bit about my childhood. When I was born, I was Mom and Dad's only child. I had no other brothers and sisters, and I was really spoiled. They loved me to bits and bought me everything I wanted. It was awesome, of course. I had a really normal and happy childhood. Mom and Dad had both worked, and they did well for them, far busier than Dad, though. She was a really successful doctor and was well-renowned around the world. That meant that she had to go to conferences abroad and was always so busy. She left the house at least twice a week on emergency calls. They seemed to think that this was perfectly normal, so it never seemed odd to me at all. My dad was a real estate agent and traded stocks in his free time. He made a really good living, and we could afford an amazing house downtown. Now, you might be asking yourself why on earth my mom's busy schedule is important, but it'll become clear pretty soon. Now, when I was 4, my mom announced she was pregnant again. You might think that I was super jealous since I was so spoiled, but that wasn't the case. I was so happy. I wanted to have a little brother or sister so badly, and had begged for one for years. I even asked it as my birthday present. A few months later, my baby sister Ava was born.
Ooh, okay. He begged for one. So if you say, "Oh, I beg you to have a kid, Mom," like, for real. And then he begged for years, like, to have one. Okay, that's like a reasonable, like, yeah, reason.
I was so happy. I couldn't believe I finally had a sister to play with. Dad explained that it was my responsibility to be the best older brother possible and always protect Ava. I took this responsibility really seriously. Ava was the best little sister in the world, and I was determined to always look out for her. She was even allowed to play with me and my friends all the time. I didn't find her annoying and didn't mind that she wanted to hang out with me as other siblings do. We were really close, and as she grew older, I took it upon myself to teach her everything I knew. So I taught her how to climb trees and to play with a ball and even do math exercises. She was really clever too, and so she skipped a grade, and then another one. So she ended up being 2 grades behind me instead of 4. My parents were really proud of her, and they loved how I always wanted to look after little Ava. Now, the thing is, people never believed us when we told them we were brother and sister. Everyone thought we were really just good friends, and that we just called each other siblings because we were so close. We had to insist and insist before anyone believed we were telling the truth. Kids at our school joked and told us that we were probably adopted. Ava and I laughed about this and shrugged it off. We never believed it might be true since Mom and Dad would have told us about it long ago. We were all really close, even if Mom worked late often and had to take long trips abroad. I didn't worry too much about this, or at least I didn't until I had a really bad idea and a $100 bill in my pocket. Another odd thing was that neither Ava or I looked anything like my dad. And I mean nothing like him. He has some rather unique features, and neither of us share them. I mean, sure, it's possible that we take after our mom, but it's still super weird. Ava always joked about the fact that she made up stories about who our real father would be. She made up the silliest stories and made me laugh every single time. She claimed that there was an astronaut in space that had my big blue eyes and a sailor lost at sea that had her tiny nose. We would try and outdo each other, making up the craziest backstories for these imaginary men. What we never considered was that everything we joked about was closer to the truth than we could have ever imagined.
Yeah.
Sure, my real father isn't an astronaut or anything of the sort, but neither is he a real estate agent, and he isn't married.
Hold on. Let's see how I can bench report. Damn, I think this is the first, like, 2-hour stream. I might pull up a 2-hour and 30-minute stream for you all to, watch. So, yeah.
Married to my mom. But I'm so I'll go back to the way things traveled. Anyways, one day I was browsing online when suddenly I ran an ad for a DNA test. You know, the type that doesn't only tell you about your mom and your dad, but also your heritage, like many ancestors ago? Yeah, that's the one. I thought it was kind of neat, and also a way to finally put those silly rumors to rest. If someone else joked that Ava or I were adopted, then I could joke right back telling them that I had us tested, and we totally weren't. It seemed like a great idea, and it was only $99, a real bargain if you ask me.
True.
Now, I was feeling really curious, but also a tiny bit guilty. Would my mom and dad get upset? I mean, I knew they were my real parents, but they might think I was doing it because I really had doubts. My mom and dad are awesome, and they really love me and my sister. Would it be mean to get this test done? So I decided to speak to Ava about it. She thought it was a great idea, and so much fun. And it wasn't mean at all. We could show our history look like and where we all came. It was a neat present and a fun conversation starter. It would also be such a witty answer whenever someone teased us about looking completely different
Charlotte
from one
said
another.
it's October.
We ended up
Here in
agreeing that it was a good
Atlanta,
idea,
it isn't.
but the problem was how to execute it. After all, we couldn't just walk up to our parents and ask them for a swab, or the whole surprise would go to waste. So we began discussing how to get this plan to sail smoothly without my parents suspecting a thing. It wasn't as easy as it sounds, and we came up with all kinds of silly ideas. Many made no sense and were promptly scratched from the test. Finally, Ava came up with a great plan. Since we needed their saliva, there's an easy way of tricking them into giving us a sample without asking for it. We could just grab their glasses of water and run into our bedroom with it. That would make them suspect something was amiss. But if we needed to keep plastic cups for some reason, we'd be free of suspicion. Ava was a really good cook. She loved experimenting in the kitchen with different recipes. So when she said she came up with a brand new juice, my parents immediately blew genius. They had already ordered the kit and waited for it to arrive. Ava different samples to make it seem legit. And finally, we walked into the living room with a few different plastic cups. We had my mom and dad try all of them and then asked them for their opinion. My sister pretended to take notes and then rushed out of the room with the cups in tow. I explained that she was going to modify the recipe according to their opinions. They laughed and thought it was just Ava being Ava. I went into the room and saw my sister already taking saliva samples from the cups. She smiled at me, and I really thought she was brilliant. Everything had gone according to plan. Then Ava went back, making little changes to the juice so that her parents thought she was really working on her recipe instead of lying through her teeth. Our plan worked to perfection. While Ava was busy sweet-talking my parents, I went into the bathroom and swabbed the inside of my mouth. When everything was ready, as the instructions detailed I should, time to wait. It took almost 3 weeks for the results to be in. I was so excited. My sister Ava wasn't at home, but I simply couldn't wait for her to arrive. I opened the envelope and began reading. Imagine my surprise when I read that my father wasn't my real father. I was stunned. I kept reading that sentence over and over again, and I couldn't understand how this could be happening. I immediately called Ava on her phone. She was at a friend's house, but I asked her to come back home immediately. She rushed over, super concerned about me because she could tell I had been crying. When I told her about what happened, she couldn't believe it.
So I think at 8 I have to end the stream. So at 7:55 I'm gonna turn off this one, and then I'm gonna talk for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna end it at 8. So yeah, in 5 minutes I will end it.
She read the results over and over again, just like I had about a half an hour before. We needed to know the whole truth. So before confronting our parents, we ran the test on her as well. We hadn't actually thought it would be necessary to waste another $99 on Ava when they already had my sample, since we were supposed to be siblings, but apparently we had to do it. So we waited another few weeks. You can imagine how anxious I was. My mom and dad didn't understand why I seemed so upset at them all the time, and of course I refused to tell them. When Ava's results arrived, we were stunned. Not only wasn't Mom's husband our biological father, but we didn't even have the same dad. We were half-siblings. That meant that Mom had gotten pregnant from 2 different men, and neither of them was her spouse. Now that we knew the whole truth, we finally confronted our parents. Dad looked absolutely shocked. It was clear he knew nothing about it. Mom began sobbing and finally admitted the truth. She let us know that in the places she traveled to, she sometimes would go on dates with doctors from all over the world. We knew she had cheated on Dad at least twice, but it was clear now that she had been unfaithful so many more times. And those late-night emergency calls? Well, yeah, some of them were real. After all, Mom really is a doctor. But some of them were just dates she had and didn't want Dad to know about. You can imagine how badly this messed our family up. Dad almost immediately asked for a divorce, and my mom didn't have the guts to argue. After everything she'd done, the least she could do was make it easy for Dad to walk away. Neither Ava nor I wanted to live with our mom after what she had done. We knew our biological fathers were doctors, but we didn't want to learn anything more about them. Our dad had raised us and loved us so much. He was the only father we needed. Dad told us we could move in with him. He said that he loved us and he still considered us his children. That was such a relief. We immediately moved in with him. I haven't spoken to my mom since that horrible night. I still can't believe I ruined family with a lousy $100. Thanks for watching. What's the worst secret your parent kept from you? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos in our channel.
Actually, I'm gonna end it right now, but yeah. Gosh. Yeah. I just want to say something before I head off and talk to my girlfriend for a bit. I just want to say is thank you guys for 100 can't talk. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. It's crazy to think that all from like 50 subscribers to like 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and then the last couple of subscribers, then boom, we made it to 100 subscribers. And holy crap, I'm on 102 subscribers. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new. If you're on Twitch, follow me, hit the follow button, cause yeah. But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna head off right now and just talk to my girlfriend. And yeah. See you guys all in the next stream, which is possibly me reacting to a Before Their Famous Exact Message Welch. Possibly. So I might, tag j.mattfresh on Twitter to join to watch my stream together. So yeah. Yeah. Take care guys and peace out.